Hey guys, it's István with another Inkscape drawing. This time we found an amazing icicle with my wife, and I know it sounds childish, but we are designers, so what could you expect? We took a very warrior photo about her posing with this icicle. So immediately I had the idea to draw her as a warrior princess thing. Yeah, kind of like a ice queen with an icicle sword. So I was just drawing around. I didn't make a sketch. I was drawing around with the basic bezier tool, the pen tool. So from now on, obviously I show everything fastened up because it's Christmas, and as you can hear, my voice is not perfect. I was sick for a long time now. I'm getting out of it, but still. So I'm just gonna do a very short one now. So I'm using the bezier tool and the node tool to get the shape. I always say sketch on paper, but because I thought I have something very strong in my head, I just copied the posture more or less from the image and the proportion and the colors. I am drawing a hand here. Later on I will delete it. I'm not very happy with that. So the idea is just using the bezier tool and click around to create the shape you want and then refine that shape. So you don't have to find it perfectly at first. Also, I took some colors from the image. I like the blue, I like the reds, and I created my own color palette for this image, which means for me, easy way, using the same colors in different places of the image and create contrast. If you want to be a good illustrator, this is very important. So use the same colors. For example, you will see I will use the same color for the darkness of the eyes and the same color for the darkness of the trousers. So I'm creating the icicle. It's gonna get a bit of a gradient. Everything else will be flat colored and very edgy. So it will have edges around. Because I don't want to make a curvy design, because it's the ice and snow and cold. I think it fits if it's very edgy. Also, something like an 80s anime is in my head. So I created the body more or less, and now I create the head, just modifying a square. I usually do, and add some shadows here and there and create the lips. And as you see, as I said, for the lips I'm using the same color as I did before. I'm creating the eyes, and I will color them also very dark blue, and the same dark blue will be on other places. I add the hat, I add some hair, and I wanted to make my wife Erica made an amazing face. We just posted this on Facebook, the original photo, and people freaked out. She was really pulling out the warrior princess look. Maybe my drawing is not so, I don't know, fierce. But I like the posture, and I like that it's so anime-like, because it's geometrical, it's clean. I already see that in Dragon Bones I could grab this character and animate it and give it a stance, you know, an idle stance moving with the sword. So what I do when I'm drawing, I'm just using the bezier tool, and in this time I'm not even curving anything. So I'm just throwing in the shoes. I like it that her winter boots has little discs on it, like in real life, and I added them as a nice detail for this anime character. And I of course exaggerate a lot, because you could see the drawing and the picture and the photo next to each other, but this is of course not how she looked in real life, but I want a more heroic stance, so I exaggerate. And I give a nice detail to the sword as well. So I exaggerate with the scarf and with the colors, so I match the colors better. But this is how you make a cartoon character out of someone. You are not copying the person, you are copying ideas, you are copying details, things you like, and things that make it recognizable, but you are not copying it like perfectly and slavishly, as I would say. And this is the heaviest part for me. Give a background color which is matching the color palette I created, and so it's matching the color of the character, and it still creates contrast, so I can still see the character and every detail of the character. And I ended up with this purple one, and it's nice, but it's not too wintry, not wintry enough. So I changed it to a dark blue and played a lot with the legs and this shine to give the shape of the legs, because I really like the leg and the shoes. And yeah, that's it. I ended up with something like this. As you see on the end of the video, I will still add some little details, so the end image will be a bit different from what I create here in the video, because I cannot stop myself. I could still work on this. And a piece of art is never finished. You just stop working on it, okay? It's never perfect. So this is the final design. I hope you like it. Check out my courses if you want on Udemy or on istvanseb.com. And if you have any questions about illustration or drawing with Inkscape, let me know. Oh, and have a Merry Christmas and a happy holidays. Relax and eat a lot, be with your family, and draw with Inkscape.